The greatest hazard of all, losing one's self, can occur very quietly in the world, as if it were nothing at all. Søren Kierkegaard. Have you ever caught yourself shaping your words, your laughter, even your silences, to match what someone else might want? Maybe you've noticed how a simple decision, what to wear, what music to like, what opinion to voice, starts to feel heavy because it's tangled in invisible threads of expectation. Sometimes, after another day of gentle agreement or going along with plans you never truly wanted, you lie awake and wonder, who am I beneath all this pleasing, all this performing? It's hard to explain, but sometimes you feel your own self slipping quietly into the background, uncertain if it's even safe to return. But Søren Kierkegaard saw this another way, a way both bracing and deeply compassionate. He believed the world nudges us toward fitting in, toward being liked, toward becoming a kind of reflection for other people's desires. And he warned that the real danger is not in being rejected, but in losing our own inner voice so softly that we hardly notice. Not a dramatic loss, but a quiet fading. For Kierkegaard, this was the central task of life, to become truly your own self. To stand gently but firmly in who you are, even when the world offers comfort for being someone else. He saw people-pleasing not as weakness, but as a universal temptation. The soft trap that can keep us from ever asking, what do I genuinely value? Whose approval do I seek? And why am I afraid to disappoint? In Kierkegaard's view, moments of unease, when you notice you are disappearing into other people's wishes, are not failures. They are invitations to pause, to listen inward, to trace the outline of your own soul again. When we start to see life this way, our habits slowly shift. Small acts of truth-telling emerge, even saying no when it's difficult, even sharing an opinion that risks a frown. There's a quiet return to activities or dreams we'd set aside, the ones that made us light up before we learned to hide them. You might find yourself, bit by bit, sitting more comfortably inside your own skin, measuring your days by your own compass, not by someone else's approval. If this speaks to something in you, consider subscribing. I'm building a quiet corner of the internet for people like us, people asking harder questions, healing deeper wounds, and finding their way forward. Drop a comment if you want me to explore something specific next. I'd love to hear your story. So, you do not have to reinvent your whole self overnight. You do not need to become perfectly independent, nor cold to the needs of others. It is enough to notice when you're fading and to pause for yourself in those moments. With kindness, patience, and the gentle wisdom Kierkegaard offers, you can restore your own voice, quietly and truly. Thanks for giving this space in your day. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one.